One of the biggest questions I always get is how long does a bathroom remodel take? And I'll tell you this, depending if you have all the parts and pieces to it. You can't. It's like construction is a Lego, like building a Lego, and sometimes you can't go to the next step until you find that missing Lego. And this project should have been a 2-3 month project, but it became a 5-6 month project, and I'll tell you why. Long story short, the plumbing parts that the customer ordered, the place went out of business, so they had to reorder everything, and they kept bringing the wrong stuff. And that thing that sucks is when I don't have the valve, you know, I can't do the roughing for the valve, so you can't do the flooring. So all those little things that all these little delays of not having all the plumbing parts, it just delays every other trade. And there's a video of me doing this before, and they even sent me the wrong bar again, and you'll see how mad I am. This video is last week before this video. I hate doing finish because I don't know why they gave me this little design. Usually you just choose your nipple, but on this case it just goes in. And then you just hold the Allen screw and tighten it. And I was like, damn, that sucks. It would have been better if they gave you like 1 inch or 2 inch of play, but that's not the case. So I was like, probably that's not gonna work. But luckily this one's long, so that's literally almost perfect. Like I planned that, but I did not plan that. Usually you could choose the nipple, but this time, and then this has to be like perfect because that holds on to that. So luckily it looks like the plumbing gods have saved me. But this is why I usually hate finish, because they always come up with them bullshit, and I want to punch whoever designed this, because it's a good concept if they gave us like 1 inch of play, but there's literally no play. So we'll see if it works. Luckily everything worked, and this is the reason I hate finish, because there's always something that goes wrong. Luckily everything worked, but that's why I hate finish, because you don't know what you're getting. And I know someone's gonna be like, well, you could have read the directions, but if you go to the directions of Coder, they'll send you to a website or go to get more directions. So it's just annoying. Usually, luckily everything worked like if I planned it, but it's good, it's working. But this is why I hate finish. It's just annoying because that's not even installed yet, because the valve hasn't even come in. They ordered that valve like 4 months ago. So it's always annoying dealing with finish, which I should put in the notes, like, hey, if I had to come back and forth because of stuff like that, because it's useless that I came for just to install this for 2 hours, and then I can't really do anything else. So this is the reason I hate freaking finish. But luckily it worked like if I planned it, but that was not planned until I opened the box. And let me explain why I was mad. So a week before that video, this was the original little handheld, and you see how it goes on top, and if you see the picture before how it's supposed to be in the middle, it wouldn't work because that's how we originally designed it. So they then we had to wait another 4 or 5 days for that part to came, and when that part came in, literally you saw I was scared, because I was like, fuck, this was not planned, and I was gonna look even more dumber if it didn't work. So that's why I was even more mad. So if you see the other bar, that was the original, and all this was a mess because, like I said, the place before went out of business, so they had to reorder everything. So the plumbing, everything took about 5 months to come back, and then little delays just kept snowball affecting everyone. When I can't install the valves, the next trade can't move, and that's what made this 2-3 month project into like a 6-7 month project. But like I said, these delays were not my fault or the contractor's fault. It was literally because the place went out of business. They had to reorder. All these parts were supposed to come in within 2 to 3 weeks, and those 2 to 3 weeks became months. And and it sucks when like I said, it just a domino effect, me affecting other trades, because like I said, when I didn't have the valve to do the underground for the freestanding. Like I said, literally that one other valve that came in like 4 or 5 days ago, so I was finally able to put it in. So like I said, I went back and forth like 4 or 5 times to finish this project, because I was just installing one faucet, installing one toilet, and installing one, and then coming back and forth. And if you're asking if I charge him for the minimum, my minimum, and the answer is yes, I do. So sorry, Sergio. I know a lot of my contractors guys see my video, so yep, I hit him like with 4 minimums, and it's like it was expensive change order, but it sucks. It's not his fault or my fault that I had to go back and forth 4 times because of all these little delays, and all this happened because the place went out of business where they originally ordered the material. So yeah, if I have all the parts, a bathroom remodel could take us as low as 2 weeks. But if you get a custom countertop it's 6 months out, then a freaking bathroom remodel could take 6 months. So it all matter. All it matters is like I said, if you're trying, it's construction is like building a Lego set. If you don't have one Lego, you can't go to the next Legos, and that determines how long a bathroom and kitchen remodel take. If you have all the parts, let me know what you think of this job.